大家好，我係 Thales 嘅 Eddie 嗱，咁就 Thales 啦，法國公司，法國上市公司，咁就關於國防、航空、cyber security 我哋都有做嘅，咁可能你會聽過 IAM 啦，會聽過 encryption 啦，都係 Thales 嘅同事嚟嘅。咁我哋其實大家平時用好多我哋 Thales 嘅技術㗎啦，包括信用卡，包括SIM 卡、eSIM 卡，甚至 passport。除咗張紙唔係我哋 Thales 做之外咧，入邊嘅晶片啊等等都係我哋去做嘅。好啦，咁呢個係 Thales IAM 嘅 product portfolio。最左手邊係 Workforce， 特別係 on-premises 啦，有陣時啲客想揾 on-premises 嘅 IAM 可以揾我哋。有 CIAM， 有 B2B， 有 B2C 嘅架構。咁我哋會講多啲 digital banking related 嘅 deepfake attack。亦都會講 phishing related 嘅嘢嘅，咁所以有 digital banking， 亦都有 software、hardware 嘅 authenticators 啦。好啦，我今日嘅 presentation 有兩部分嘅 ，OK， 第一部分 AI power phishing， 如題目所講，關於 phishing related 嘅嘢。第二部分 deepfake， 正係頭先 Microsoft Sylvia 女士去講最 top 嗰兩樣，你今日好多人要面對嘅嘢。好啦，咁呢樣嘢同大家有乜嘢關係咧？SFC 證監會咧上個禮拜咧就出咗份 circular， 你可以揾翻嘅。第一個 SS&P Face 嘅 controls 就同嗰個 phishing 有關係啦。第二個咧係 deepfake impersonation， 都係證監會上個禮拜好新嘅消息嚟嘅，即係話無論你係持牌人啦，或者相關行業啦，或者第時有好多唔同嘅政策咧，都同呢啲係有關係，而我哋 Thales 係有 solution 嘅。好啦，先講 AI power phishing。好容易去冒認網站啊，甚至我想喺自己 CV 度寫，我識得冒認網站。其實咩意思咧？就係好容易可以做一個假網站出嚟，去呃人，去到做 phishing 嘅 attack。以前可能需要好多功夫，你需要有 coding，你需要花啲 effort 去做。但係而家有 AI agent， 你就打個網址落去咧，就幫你做咗出嚟㗎啦。可以望一望段片先。
The AI website builder that clones any website exactly as it is. Images, layout, theme, everything. Simply enter the URL of the website you want to clone. Well, let's see the results. First thing to point out is that we can see the original logo here. The navbar and heroes section are same as the original website too. The section that displays deals and products is also same as the original website, using the original hover effects and product images. Moving to the footer section, it is also perfectly cloned from the real website. Do you want a tool that truly clones websites with perfect accuracy? Yes, it is.
你頭先會見到打個網址落去咧，哇，做咗10分鐘啦，我20分鐘喎 suppose， 就好容易吸到個網站出嚟。好啦，個問題就係 phishing 就開始發生啦。你平時會用 account password， 甚至用 one-time password 去 login 你普通嘅網站嘅，假設嗰個 Ambidus AI， 我哋陣間會講點解決嘅。咁 user 去 login 啦，用到頭先 AI 好正嘅 function 啦。好啦，咁就 attacker 或者用 AI agent 嘅方法抽份假網站出嚟，跟住啲人就 phish 你啦，你會收到 SMS、email 等等嘅方法。個 user 唔小心 click 落去咧，就打咗 account password、one-time password 打埋落去啦。即係話你嘅 MFA 咧 one-time password 其實唔係好 secure 嘅啫，因為 attacker 會收得到。佢將你嘅 account password 同 one-time password 就擺落去 original website 嗰度，去代替 login。咁你入邊嘅所有重要資料咧，你都係拜拜㗎啦。如果係一間證券行嘅話，你就會有好多假嘅交易啊，因為攞咗 account password 啦。好啦，你就會教啲 user 啦，哇！我認個網址咪得咯 ，paypal.com 左邊真嘅，右手邊假嘅，好明顯啦。好啦，但係咧其實都唔係好安全嘅嘢。呢個係 google.com、account.google.com 望落去正常你就會用 account password login 啦。好啦，但係咧有一種咧叫做 browser into browser attack 嘅。呢個你平時會見到嘗試去做 login Google、Facebook， 咁你撳入去咧，咁佢就會 pop 一個視窗出嚟，你就嘗試打 google.com 嘅 account password， 打出嚟好似 browser 一樣正常咁樣嘅。但係我俾你聽，呢個我畫出嚟嘅，你個鎖係假嘅，個 URL 都係假嘅，你嘅 user 咧係分唔到嘅，係分唔到嘅。無論係有幾專業嘅 IT 人咧，你都係分唔到嘅。咁你打個 account password 落去，咁你就會俾上面真正嗰個網址拎走咗㗎啦。呢個係講緊好容易發生嘅事。AI 將會幫到你去做。好啦，咁所以解決方法 FIDO Alliance。Microsoft 推 FIDO， 我哋亦都 partner with， 我哋會出一啲 Microsoft logo 嘅 token 嘅。 FIDO 係解決方法，就係完全唔用 password，passwordless 係一個方法。我哋用嘅方法就係 FIDO passkey。好啦，睇下個 user 嘅 experience 先，因為如果我哋講緊想推一樣嘢 ，user 好麻煩嘅 ，user 唔會用，但係咧同一時間好容易去用，亦都好安全嘅。譬如 launch 個 app 啦，想 create account， 呢個係 user experience，create 個 passkey， 跟住 continue 你個 email address， 跟住用 biometric 嘅方法 unlock，touch ID、face ID、Android 相對應嘅嘢，跟住就 create 咗㗎啦。呢個係 user 感受到嘅嘢。好啦，背後做緊啲咩咧？背後咧其實好簡單，我哋做一個 private key 同 public key。紅色 private key 永遠喺你手機或者你嘅 token 入邊，綠色 public key 擺去個網站嗰度，擺喺網站 server 度。而呢個 public key 咧 associate 真正網站嘅，即係話唔係你真正網站咧冇呢個 public key。如果佢個 spelling mistake 錯嘅話咧，亦都 trigger 唔到嘅。嗱，呢度就 account creation 嘅啦，你就唔需要做 password。唔使諗一個新嘅好複雜嘅 password， 唔使驚唔記得 password。好啦，下次翻到嚟 user 想 login 咁點算咧？繼續啦 ，PayPal.com continue unlock，done。user 就係咁樣 login 咗噶啦。呢個係 FIDO passkey 帶到俾你嘅方便。好啦，背後實際係做啲咩嘅咧？好啦，嘗試 login 嘅時候咧 ，PayPal.com 咧就會用佢個 public key 做一個 challenge 出嚟，即係解密遊戲咁樣樣啦。世界上得你擁有 private key 嘅人，先能夠可以回覆佢嘅。回覆咗之後，佢就話咧 OK login 咗，即係冇 password 就係咁嘅意思啦。好啦，如果我哋頭先話 phishing 好容易發生，咁 private key、public key 會點樣樣咧？好啦 ，public key 擺喺 Armida.ai 度 ，private key 你自己 keep 住。user 嘗試複製一份出嚟假嘅，跟住又 fish 你啦。好啦。今次佢嘗試 login 嘅時候咧，第一佢冇 public key， 佢做唔到個 challenge。第二個 URL 唔啱，佢唔會開始到成個 journey 冇 authentication， 即係話 user 就好 secure 喺呢個層面度，佢唔會唔記得 password， 亦都唔怕撳錯網址、入錯 password 俾人偷錯 account。咁 Thales 喺 FIDO 有咩 offering 咧？有上面啦 ，FIDO on-premises 或者 cloud 嘅 server 啦。有 token 啦，你會見到 Microsoft logo 嘅白色嗰個，我哋同 Microsoft partner。有指紋嘅 token， 有指紋嘅卡，甚至有 software 嘅 SDK， 即係話硬件、軟件一應俱全。右手邊，如果你有好大量嘅 token 需要 manage 嘅話，我哋有 CMS。好啦，睇下 FIDO。
Look at these poor souls. Stuck, trying to remember their passwords. If only there was a way that didn't involve 12 to 16 upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters. Oh wait, there is. Passkeys. Passkeys make signing into your favorite websites fast, simple, and secure. And can be used on most of your devices, even when you get a new one. You can even sign into your account from a nearby device. So you can get right back to shopping, espresso machine. I'll take a double. Selling. I don't know what you're selling, but I'm buying. Listening. Country fan, huh? Well, giddy up. And streaming. Spoiler alert, just kidding. Easy, right? Learn how to get passkeys for your apps and websites at passkeyscentral.org. Shh. Oh, sorry, my bad. Free yourself with passkeys.
張 FIDO 卡就係咁樣樣嘅，就可以去我哋攤位度望一望，有指紋咁樣樣嘅。好啦，嚟到下半部分啦 ，Deepfake 啦，擺低張卡先。Deepfake attack 亦都係頭先 Sylvia 講最 top 嗰兩個，亦都越嚟越多 trend 去講呢樣嘢。好啦，我哋都有個 case study 嘅。
Looking at this wide-angle view of the Hong Kong skyline, over the past 2 years, the region initiated a massive digital consolidation. They standardized the administration of 12 fragmented pension trustees into a single digital hub. Out of nearly 5 million users, the attackers targeted just 12 specific nodes. 3 of these accounts were fully compromised, resulting in the extraction of $230,000. The vulnerability existed entirely within the logical structure of the platform's asynchronous electronic know your customer, or EKYC, protocols. The attack began with data gathering. The syndicate acquired legitimate, leaked personal data belonging to 12 specific Hong Kong citizens. They took that authentic demographic data and combined it with a new variable, the physical photographs of the syndicate's own members. It successfully passed the standard layout validation algorithms built into the mobile application. Liveness detection passed because it saw a real, breathing human face that mathematically matched the photograph printed on the forged card. Failed to verify if that human was the legal owner of the data printed on it. True ecosystem integrity demands zero trust identity assurance. Human identity must be continually and cryptographically proven, never heuristically assumed.
咁以上嘅 case 就係上年12月發生啦。咁問題在於咩呢？就係嘅 user upload document，咁就冇特別去 check 或者 check 得分唔到啦真假啦。咁你用 AI 亦都可以做緊假身份證。我唔鼓勵你做，但係有機會咁做到嘅。另一個就係個 facial check，你張證件係模型嘅，咁你對個樣一定 match 嘅，因為你假㗎嘛啲嘢係。Okay？咁 Thales 嘅 solution 係咩呢？就係我哋唔單止係 upload document， 我哋 verify。我哋頭先所講 Thales 係做 passport 嘅，我哋好多 template， 世界各地唔同嘅 template， 咁你會去對，我哋要知道真假。你對咗真假嘅 document 咧，咁你先可以 recognition、face recognition 先有意思嘅，對方你正面嗰張相。好啦，第三部分 data analyse， 我哋真係會 check 個 user 除咗 upload 完證件之外，佢係咪從一個假電話度嚟啊？諸如此類嘅嘢，或者會講呢三部分嘅。咁第一部分啦，就係個 document 嘅 verification 啦。香港身份證 passport 都用得到嘅。你認自己手機用 web 好，你影張身份證 upload 上去，我哋會 check，但係唔儲嘅。我話俾你聽，呢張身份證係真定假，有冇俾人改過？咁世界唔同嘅國家嘅證件我哋 support 嘅，因為我哋對嘅唔係淨係香港市民，係講全球嘅 user。好啦，呢一個係護照，香港護照，你會見到有個 logo 嘅。咁呢個 logo 代表有 chipset 喺入邊，我哋可以做入邊嘅 encryption unlock。攞到入邊嘅資料出嚟。頭先正影相嘅方法係其中一個方法，更加好嘅方法用 digital 嘅方法。咁有 check 到個證件咪真假啦，認到你個樣啦，我用 passive 嘅方法去做，咁會好啲嘅 user experience 喺頭我咁樣樣。跟住話翻俾你聽，呢件事有幾高係真係假。咁呢個係其中一個 example 啦。咁就用自己電話。譬如做 onboarding 嘅時候，你就咁做啦。unlock 跟住用自己護照讀嗰個 chipset 出嚟。你會見到撈緊嘅。我哋識得讀呢啲咁嘅 encrypt 嘅 data 嘅。咁你又攞咗入邊嘅名、樣，跟住就俾你做下一步嘅對應。呢個係護照入邊嗰張相嚟嘅，咁你冇得改嘅。跟住就對 liveness check 啦 ，passive 嘅方法去做。對完之後話俾你聽，呢兩樣係咪 match？ 咁你就可以確認到嗰個係咪一個真嘅 user。咁樣 match 嘅。好啦，咁 deepfake 嗰 part 係邊一度咧？好啦，頭先話你要影張相，你有個樣 camera， 我哋叫做 presentation attack。你張相影出嚟，你可以 video 播出嚟咁樣樣啦，呢個叫 presentation。你猜你嘗試去呃個 camera。injection attack 咧就係更加 advanced。deepfake 嗰 part 啦，就係有啲人咧會 bypass 個 camera，feed 啲 data 落去做嘅。Thales 兩都做得到。檢查得到嘅。
This is an eKYC injection attack. Instead of trying to fool the lens, attackers bypass it entirely, inserting fraudulent digital artifacts directly into the device's internal systems. Because these deepfakes or manipulated images are injected past the capture point, they arrive at the server looking like legitimate digital signals. The system fails because it treats looking real as proof that the data came from a trusted live source.
好啦，咁頭先就係 identity proving 啦 ，identity automation 啦，最後係呢一 part 就係關於個 user 嘅啲 behaviour， 我哋會知道個 risk 嘅。你 upload 完張相，咁跟住之後你除咗做 onboarding 之外咧 ，user 其實有 daily operation 嘅，佢登記得就可能買賣股票啊，做 authentication 啊，用 Ameeda Store AI 啊，咁我哋就會睇下個 user 嗰啲 practice 同佢係咪正常，去從而去知道呢一個係咪一個 risk 嚟嘅。咁個 user 會用啦，我哋有個 risk engine 喺中間啦，就陣間會解釋嘅。Based on 個 risk engine 咧，就係睇下根據 policy 咧，就睇下呢個係咪一個真嘅 action。好啦，咁入邊究竟有啲乜嘢喺入邊咧？左手邊 user device， 你每部電話有自己 fingerprint， 有自己 behaviour， 有自己嘅手指紋，有自己曾經發生過嘅事嘅。我哋會知道嗰係咪新 device。 亦都會知道嗰個 device 係咪 blacklist 咗嘅，係咪 suspicious network 嚟嘅。左下角 Trust Consortium 呢部電話唔單止喺你嘅應用程式用嘅，同一部電話可以喺其他淘寶、拼多多等等嘅地方用。我哋會收集呢啲數據。你當一個 Trust Consortium 就係呢個電話，我見到佢喺第二地方好正常咁用嘅，咁今次喺你呢個地方用正常。好啦，原來個電話喺第二地方洗黑錢嘅，咁我哋咪發現得到咯。Trust Consortium 右上角 User Behavior 點樣用個電話？我哋話 AI agent 會冒認到人，原因就係 AI robot 做出嚟嗰啲 click 我哋分辨唔到。但係當我哋去嘗試 capture 埋呢一 part 咧，我就知道嗰個係咪 AI 做出嚟嘅 attack。右下角就係同 behavior 有關嘅嘢啦。好啦，呢度有個舉例子。
Now, this one is very impatient.
AI robot 嘗試去 fill 張 form 啦，
Look at that. The
我
form
哋
is
就會知
completed
道
almost
係咪 AI robot 做
instantly.
出嚟嘅。
Humans can be fast, but not that fast. We actively monitor behavior, and here we detected 3 things. First, typing style. The rhythm and speed feel unnatural. Then, mouse movement. The cursor moves in ways humans simply don't. Finally, action speed. Everything happens just way too fast. And when all this looks abnormal, the system raises a red flag. Either we found the fastest typist in the world, or we found a bot.
咁我哋用 AI 嘅方法防治 AI 啦，咁由系統去做。好啦，總結。你見到我哋做到 AI powered deepfake 嘅 prevention， 見到做到我哋 prevent AI powered phishing， 重點係同一個 platform。對於你嚟講就係用一個 platform 同一時間處理兩樣嘢，對於你嚟講 management 會容易，亦都方便去做啦。咁你下邊頭先所講嘅 document verification 啊等等，都已經係同一個 platform 去做到㗎啦。而我哋嘅 solution 有政府有唔同嘅銀行機構，今日已經用得到。咁以上就係 Thales 嘅 presentation 啦。呢段片我就唔播啦，係啦。Thank you， 唔該晒各位。